Some people say Hollywood's the city of angels, but it's actually the city of the devil. No, I'm not a criminal, believe it or not. I'm actually the cop. In this case that I worked on, it about drained the life out of me. Here in LA, it's almost impossible to escape the show business. It all started when Felice Carlton stumbled into my office.
Officer, please help. Okay, so I work at the studio down the street. I'm an assistant there. And I walked into the bathroom.
Whoa. Slow down. Use your words. Try to explain what happened to the best of your ability. Just take a deep breath. Calm down. What happened?
I work at the studio down the street.
The second I heard the word studio, I wanted nothing more than to kick her out of my office, right then and there. She didn't even call the station. If I were in charge of a film, I'd prioritize the safety of my employees over finishing a take. Oh well. A dead body?
Yes.
At the studio?
Yes, at the studio.
Look, it'll be fine. We'll send someone down to the studio. We'll check it out.
No, you don't understand. There was a dead body.
Just tell me what happened.
Well, we were working on this picture. You know, a movie.
We had been filming for 2 months, and I noticed some strange behavior.
I have to tell you one more time to move those lights. Frankly, I might just have to fire you. Good sir, do you know how to properly hold a gun?
I mean, I guess you can always expect strange behavior on the set.
Chop chop, people, we have a feature to make.
Excuse me, sir. I was told to come see you this morning.
Judy. Just the gal I wanted to see. Sorry you had to see that.
Anyway, Judy, an upcoming talent, was introduced to my boss.
Miss Kathleen Moray.
How do you do, Miss Murray?
Well, I would be better if you were not here, Miss Jones.
And that was my first day working for Miss Murray. Oh, and I was so excited to be so close to a movie star.
How you do, ladies? I'm Frank Jackson.
And Mr. Jackson was just as dreamy in person as he was in the movie A Beautiful Love. Anyway, apparently that Miss Jones must have thought so too.
A lot about you. Have to say, you're a lot more beautiful in person than in your headshots.
Every scene she was with him, she couldn't stop looking into his eyes.
All right, places, people, quiet on set. Let's do this.
Well, officer, the last day we were supposed to film was today. This morning, I noticed the two having a conversation.
Oh! Forgive me, Judy. Nancy's here. How you doing?
How do you do, Miss Jones? Frank's talked an awful lot about you. I wish I were talented enough to act.
You have the greatest talent of all.
Which is?
Being my wife. Maggie, I've never met a gal like you before. You make me happier than a kid on Christmas, as ridiculous as that sounds. I don't want anyone in my life except you. You are everything to me. I don't have much, but for what I do have, it's all yours. I would give my soul to you.
Yes! Incredible!
No. This is wrong. Something's not right. The way she's looking at him is unnatural.
I'll say, she has the character completely wrong. Maggie loves Johnny, but she would not cry at such a request. She loves him, but not to the point of tears.
I beg your pardon, Miss Murray, but I don't recall asking your opinion.
Well, here is my opinion. She's frankly ruining this picture and is a complete amateur. She's not capable of playing such a role.
Frankly, I don't give a pea's cod. What would you have me do? Scrap production? Rewrite your contracts? The only way I would do that is if Miss Jones was caught up in...
Please forgive me. I don't think I can do this anymore. It's starting to confuse me.
Nancy, my dear, it's called art. A simple act. Please do not take it so personally. Frank is my best actor. Don't you see? This is what he loves.
I'm very sorry, Don. I need to go home. Please tell Frank to come home immediately. I'm afraid this will be his last role if our marriage is going to work.
And then later in the day, I walked to the bathroom.
And that's when I saw the body.
After hearing what Miss Carlton had to say about this case,
Are you even listening?
one person stood out to me. Well, one actor, anyway.
Hello?
I'm sorry, I have to go. Mr. Jackson. Frank Jackson. You know what they say about the spouse being the #1 suspect, and I have every reason to have him at the top of my list. Even the love in Hollywood is all just an act.
And you're familiar with Miss Jones?
Judy? Yeah, I mean, she's a great actress, up and coming, but if she sticks to it, all things considered, she'll do really well.
You and Miss Jones' relationship never escalated further past what was on.
Officer, are you insinuating that I am sleeping with a woman that I just met? Like, someone I'm working with? I'm a professional actor. This is my job. I don't... Look. She's beautiful. She's good. She's smart.
More beautiful in person than...
She's not my wife. You understand?
I do. I'm sorry if just the questions I need to get down.
Is that all?
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, sure. You know where to find me.
All right, everyone. Let's make one thing clear.
Frank, I would
No
never...
one leaves until all questioning is over.
I don't understand. She was one of the
What
sweetest people.
exactly are you doing? What are they even paying you for?
Judy?
Excuse me? Are you proposing that I killed Miss Jackson? I leave that in my apartment for safety purposes. Never even used it once. Go ahead, check the bullets in it.
Is that so?
Are you serious? I had a reservation. I clocked out. I was in a hurry. How the hell was I going to have time to grab a gun, use it, and put it back?
Mr. Howard, you may be a good director, but you were a terrible actor. You despise Nancy.
Of course it was Don Howard, the director who strove for perfection. Even if it brought him to the edge, he had to pull every string. Everything had to be perfect in his eyes. And yet, shit.
Relax. Jesus. Trying to quit?
Yeah, believe it or not. Trying.
Good. Listen, I wanted to formally apologize. I didn't get the chance to do that.
How you been?
You know, I'd say I'm better, but even with him gone, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. I've been putting people away my whole life, and it doesn't make you feel any better.
I just miss her, man.
I understand it. I lost mine too, you know.
What do you mean?
She left me a couple years ago. The Hollywood dream was everything to her.